The deluge that has begun at the state labor department as workers begin the process of filing for unemployment benefits. KITV4's Catherine Cruz has more on what you need to know if you're thinking about heading down next week to stand in that line. Catherine?
Well, Paula, in the last 3 days, 1,500 federal workers have tried to file for claims. That's on top of the 2,000 in an average week. So you can imagine how frustrating it is for those standing in line and those working behind the counter.
Earl Winters wasn't sure if he would ever get called. After waiting for 4 hours, the office was still on number 14, and he was 125. He blamed Congress for putting him through this ordeal.
I can't believe the government, what they do to the people who have basically given their whole life to government service, and we're the ones hurting for it.
If misery loves company, Winters had plenty of it. After 35 years of government service, he was having a hard time believing what's just happened.
It's the first time I've ever done unemployment in my whole career, It's hard. It takes a lot out of you, personal pride goes way down.
Here at the downtown office, people have been lining up at 5:30 in the morning when the building doesn't open until 7:45.
All 8 of the labor offices across the islands are feeling the pain, but it's the Waipahu office closest to the Pearl Harbor shipyard that's being overwhelmed with the calls and lines.
We're advising claimants to file online. That's the most efficient, convenient way to do it. And number 2 is if they have any kind of information from their federal employer, to bring it to us, whether it's a notice of furlough, whether it's some kind of wage statement.
With so many people filing, you might wonder if the unemployment well will run dry.
Given the shutdown situation, because the benefits are so essential, arrangements have been made so that benefits will continue to be provided.
That said, labor officials are still taking a very deep breath, trying to deal with the very tough situation.
Over 85% of our departmental budget is federal dollars, so we are very concerned with the situation.
So if you plan to file, here's a big tip, you can do so online until 11 p.m., even on weekends. Now, consider this. The Labor Department now believes that close to 35,000 Hawaii workers may have been put on the sidelines as a result of the shutdown. So the numbers of claims could be huge if this drags on. But here's another thing to consider. If the federal government does provide retroactive pay for its workers, those employees will have to repay those unemployment checks, and it will be the state that will have to do the collecting. Back to you.